We stop about 20 metres up the road. Yeah, hi everybody, my name's Grape Manager, and I'm the manager here at Hunter Stream Estate, and we've just started our harvest. These are the first red grapes coming in. So as you can see here, the harvester is actually going on one run. We're collecting the grapes. You can see here that the harvester actually knocks the grapes individually off the stalks. So this machine has a series of thrashing rods which actually do this. Well, we'll go and have a look inside. So you can see the grapes fall onto the base, where there's a series of plates which put the grapes into these buckets. The grapes go on top. Any excess leaves are sucked out the top. It's come through here and collected in the grape receiving bins. I don't know whether you can get in here to have a look, Michael. So this is the 2020 Shiraz harvest. So worldwide, Shiraz is very famous as one of the major red wines. And in the Hunter Valley, it's by far one of the best varieties that we have. So they're long bunches, small berries, wine berries. Wine berries are mainly juice and sugar, where for eating you need a much larger berry which has a lot more flesh. But you see, this year we've had very, very dry conditions, and these are in very, very healthy condition. There's no sign of any damage, sunburn or any problems. So we're very happy so far with the 2020 vintage. It's been dry, but the quality looks like it's very, very good. As you can see, it doesn't do much damage, the mechanical harvester. A lot of people question whether the mechanical harvester does a lot of damage, but as you can see, it gets most of the grapes off, and the vine is in very good condition for pruning and for getting it ready for next season. So we're very happy with this style of harvesting here. See over here, we've got different grape varieties that ripen at different times. The Hunter Valley's quite famous for Semillon and Chardonnay in the white grapes, but also for Shiraz and the Cabernet Sauvignon in the reds. The whites grow mainly on the flats, which are more sandy sort of soils, and here on the hills we've got more of the active red soil. So here at Hunter's Dream Estate we've got 60 acres of grapevines. We do produce all of our own wine from our own grapes, which it always has a nice feeling, because you start with looking after the vineyard for a year, and you get great delight in looking at the quality of the grapes when you reach harvest, and then you get to process your own fruit, make your own wine in a fashion you're determining your quality platform and your position within the industry. 60 acres, this is considered to be a small vineyard in Australia. It seems like a lot, but our total production is probably on average around 65,000 bottles. And 65,000 bottles, we make about 8 or 10 different varieties or different styles, and most of it is sold directly from here with a growing export market that we've been working on for the last few years. The vineyard here, you can see a lot of these grapevines are very old and gnarled. Basically, these grapevines were planted in the 70s. So they're pretty close to 50 years of age, and the grapevine starts producing its best best fruit, its most consistent fruit quality after about 10 or 15 years. The first 3 or 4 years is very difficult to gauge the quality. The next 4 or 5 years it's getting better, but once you reach that 10-year mark, 10 to 12 years, the quality becomes very consistent. So this is our Semillon, which was harvested early in the week, and it's all under drip irrigation. This particular block is our best block. It makes a very, very classic style hunter, and there's no reason, it's just the soil changes slightly. You can also see here how our irrigation works. We've got the wet patches underneath, so we can individually every vineyard block we can water independently. We don't irrigate to get bigger crops, we only irrigate to get a better quality fruit. So we're not chasing volume, just chasing consistent high quality. So we irrigate. It's not called an irrigated area, it's just supplementary to keep everything going. This is our best this is our best Chardonnay block. We haven't harvested this yet, but you can see here the foliage is very green and fresh, and the bunches are very tight. You see the bunches are incredibly clean and very tight. And the flavour is superb. Another few days and this will be very good. So this is our crushing and receiving area, and the grapes should be here very soon.